What is going on, fam? My name is Dante Luther and welcome to Luther Ford Lincoln. And today, besides from wearing this really sick COVID-19 little handkerchief, we are gonna be doing a walkthrough on the 2020 Ford Explorer ST. Introducing this mid-size third row family SUV. This engine here is tuned to 400 horsepower. On top of that, you're going to 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds with the V6. Taking you inside of the Explorer ST, a few features we want to go over is one is the dial. So instead of some type of knob to go to park, reverse, neutral, drive, you're gonna have a dial that's right here. I know what you're thinking. Hey, it might be hard to see, might take some time to getting used to, absolutely. But this is modeled off of the GT 500 that now has the dial in it. Located next to the dial is your parking brake. And then right down below that is going to see a little hand. Now that hand is the auto hold. What the auto hold is when you come up to a stop sign, red light, whatever it may be, you're in a parking lot, drive-through line, you push down on the brake, and then when you take your foot off, your vehicle's gonna hold. And then all you'll have to do is put your foot on the accelerator to move forward. It's kind of a nice feature to have, to be honest. If you're a lazy driver, I'm a lazy driver, I utilize it. The MSRP on this specific Explorer ST is around $59,000, and with that comes the upgraded sound system, which is the B&O sound system. It's a nice feature to have. It bumps pretty loud. Another thing to add on to that is the cup holders. The amount of cup holders are on this vehicle is insane. 6 cup holders total. 6 cup holders total. Those 6 are located throughout the entire vehicle. They're all on the doors like this one, on all 4 of them. Then you also have some cup holders in the back in the 3rd row. And then obviously you have some right in your middle console next to your dial. Okay, this feature may not mean much to you. If you've never had a moonroof, then you won't necessarily know what you're missing. For me, I was never someone who loved a moonroof or a sunroof, whatever you want to call it, but I am obsessed with it now. These Pano moonroofs are insane. Now that alone is a plus for me. Not even opening the whole sunroof, which if you want to, I'll do it right now. But just to have that view on nice days, I'm telling you, it's a mood changer. Ford did not take the task lightly when they were thinking of smartphones. When they were thinking about phones and where people like to set them and people like to keep them and how much they're changing, they thought of it all, okay? There are 4 different places to set your smartphone. Number 1, right here above the cup holder. Number 2, and possibly the coolest one, is right here. You set your phone there and you're gonna get some automatic charging as well. It actually worked and I had a case on it. Our 3rd location is gonna be right here under this. You're just gonna click this button and it opens up. Alongside the USB port is some space to, there you go, put your iPhone again. And a nice feature of this little area is when you close this, you see this little opening here. You close this and your USB cord, if you have to use a USB cord, is gonna be able to come through here. The 4th and final location is inside of the console. You see a tray, and again, the phone fits. Now, not only is this a family size 3rd row SUV, the feeling when you are inside of it, the materials, the stitching, the badging, it feels good, it feels luxurious. And when it comes to the steering wheel, Ford we didn't skip out on this one. Check it out. You can see this white cross stitching throughout the entirety of the steering wheel. Nice ST badge on it as well. It has different shapes around it. It's not just circular. It's a little flat down on the end. It kind of reminds me of a racing steering wheel, something that's similar to a Mustang. And one of the newest, and what I think is some of the best technology, is the center control stack. Look at that thing. You have a lot of brands that are going towards this iPad looking direction, but Ford finally making the move on it, I think really changes the game. Please don't mind the sleeve over top of it. We keep it on here to keep the screens nice and clean and safe for customers when they purchase the vehicles. Now this 2020 Ford Explorer ST is not lacking in technology. You can see as we scroll through the settings, there are numerous amounts of settings you can go through. There's something called the satellite radio settings, and you can set what channels you never want to be played, ones that you want skipped. You can change the home screen background, and on top of that, you can even access your massage seats. Yes, this thing can massage you while you're driving. It's unreal. Now looking at the vertical infotainment system, when you put the vehicle in reverse, you're gonna get a couple different camera views here. The backup and then the overhead 360. I think they're great features to have. It makes it really easy backing up, trying to park. We're gonna move on to the gauge cluster screen, and that is located right behind the steering wheel. You see in the middle of the screen where there are the 2 lanes showing? Now that is your lane assist keeping. You can turn that on and you can turn that off. What it does, it helps you stay in your lane. If you're pushing towards one side, the vehicle pulls you back in. Make sure you're staying away, gives you a little assistance. If you turn that on, turn that off, you can see how the speedometer switches from side to side. Another screen you can switch to on there is the off-road status. As you turn the wheel, you can kind of see how the numbers change and it transfers from side to side. And the last screen we want to go over here is the calm screen. It actually shows nothing. Okay, so now the question for some of you family people that I know has been in your head, we're gonna answer, what is that third row like? Is there room, is there not room? Let's figure it out. This little button right here is gonna put up and down the head of the seat, and then right to the right, there's a little button right here. Now this is the button that's gonna help you access the third row. You're gonna push it down, and when you push it down, the seat starts to fold. In the same motion that it folds, you're gonna pull the seat forward, giving you access to the back seat. Let's see what it's like. I mean, it's not too bad for me. I am smaller, but it's not horrible. This is what the view looks like from the back. Cup holders, some storage compartments on the side as well. In the center here, you're gonna see some more storage and even more cup holders. Might be adding some more cup holders to that list. And for the front two seats, these captain chairs, you're gonna have some foldable armrests. And on top of that, you get some climate control. With climate controls, you're gonna get some heated seats, and you can see that right there. It is easy to get out of the back seat by yourself without needing help. There's even pads here that you step on. With this being a third row vehicle, we understand that it's a family vehicle. It definitely can be, and with that means babies, means kids. So a nice feature that Ford added on is the vent shades, or the window shades, that are automatically installed in the vehicle. No adding them. You're not going to have to buy ones and get little rubber stickies and put them on the windows. They are right here, this little flap already installed. You just pull it up and then you clip it in. All right, let's take it to the rear end of the Explorer ST. So talking about opening the trunk, you're gonna have the ability to double tap your key, which will open it. Or also you have the ability to follow along this Explorer line all the way till the last R. And below the R is gonna be a little triangle that's gonna show you where the button is that you're gonna have to push to open it. The trunk, I really don't think you're gonna see an absence of space. Some nice things that you can do back here is lower the seats. You have the ability to lower the left one by itself, the right one by itself, or both of them together. They are automatic folding seats, which will give you more storage. And if you find yourself being low on storage as well, you just lift this up and you have more storage capacity down here as well. These are just the mats that come with it sitting back here. And then to close the trunk, all you have to do is either hit that button there, or you just double tap the button on your key. So to finish this review on the 2020 Ford Explorer ST, I want to go over some of the unique features that are going to come with this beast. Starting here in the front of the Explorer is this grille. Look how big this thing is. It is bold, it is sleek, it lets you know that you are driving a Ford. You got the big Ford emblem in it, and on top of that you have the ST badge, which is located on different locations throughout the entirety of the vehicle. You got ST badges on the front, you have ST badges on the back, on the seats, on the steering wheel. You even have the cool little ST logo that comes on to the infotainment system when you turn on and off the vehicle. The final unique features on this vehicle are the black and silver rims. Look how good those look. And to top it all off, you have the quad exhaust, not one, not two, not three, but 4 exhaust on this beast. That right there finishes the video. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on it. I hope it was informative. I hope it was insightful, and I hope you got some type of value from it. Please do not hesitate to reach out. Leave some comments down below if you have any questions or any unanswered thoughts, maybe something you want to go over. Again, my name is Dante Luther here at Luther Ford Lincoln. If you haven't, please subscribe. We have more videos coming on the way, a lot more content getting made, and I hope you have an amazing day.